Now, in the
This
latest
man plotting
CBS
in his
report,
head.
the latest
Okay.
CBS report only has two quarterbacks going in the first round. That is being two brothers, Cam Ward and Shedeur Sanders himself. Tennessee has come out and said that they are going to be taking Cam Ward. Does anyone have any feelings about Cam Ward going before Shedeur?
Cam.
Anybody? Well, we know
Oh, Cam.
Steelers
Listen, man.
away.
We
Top
already know
five, real
how I
quick.
feel.
Oh, go ahead, go ahead.
Oh, I don't know. I thought you
I was just gonna say,
was
just real
done.
quick, mock draft top five predictions right now goes Cam Ward to the Tennessee Titans, number one. Shedeur Sanders, number two, to the Cleveland Browns, which I don't know. I don't. The Cleveland's
Where
really
you
weird
where
right
you getting
now.
that? Where you getting that from? That ain't Mel
It's on
Kiper and them.
the CBS Sports. I don't like Mel. Mel.
Listen, listen, listen. Oh,
You
now
want
you're
to see
doing
Mel
too
Kiper's
much.
mock draft? What?
I already know Mel Kiper's mock draft.
Yeah, man, I
Okay,
know Mel too.
Mel said he gonna fall out to about
The late twenties.
I think he drop him down to like 20 something
Yeah,
to the
he did.
Steelers, 20 and
Based on
21st.
what?
I, I don't know. I guess conversation he's having with GMs. But here's the thing, man. During this draft process, everybody knows that there's all smoke and mirrors. I don't believe that Tennessee is picking Cam until they said, with the first pick in the NFL during the 2025 NFL Draft, the Tennessee Titans select. Until I hear that, all that shit is smoke and mirrors to me. You know what I'm saying? They might be saying, oh, they may be, saying like, I'm gonna get somebody else and messing up other people's plans or working on a deal to slide back and get another number one pick like Chicago did. It's multiple things people can do. But I think that Tennessee is set up to take a quarterback, being that their offensive line is good, they have a run game. So they are in a position to pick a quarterback and have that quarterback be successful. So I wouldn't be surprised if they did
Yeah,
do that.
yeah, we did talk about that. Hmm.
But so let's talk about Cam. Um, like everybody's been saying, I think Cam is the best quarterback in this draft. He got the arm strength. He's got the arm talent. He can make all the throws. A lot of his stuff is going to be because he's so talented. See, here's the thing about, and this is why I think Shador is going to be successful. Like the guys who have super talent, who are super talented, they trust their arm so much that they will squeeze balls and try to. That sounds crazy, but I'm just saying. We're talking about footballs. They would try to squeeze footballs um, and push it into. See, y'all got me. Everybody.
No,
I'm trying to. Hey,
he
I'm
did his
trying
like
to
side.
listen. I'm trying to say this in the right way because I
He
know
did
how
his
y'all
like
are.
side eyeing the camera. Like, why is he sitting on the camera like that?
Without saying, listen, pause. I'm saying pause first, okay? That's what y'all young folk just do, okay? When you are super talented, you try to, squeeze balls into spaces that, may not be the right decision as far as your progression. And so that's been his issue in college, right? His a lot of his turnovers have been like just trying to force things down the field. But because Shador doesn't have that strong of an arm, and people talk about arm talent and arm, listen, I don't fall into that. I don't believe that. Peyton Manning, one of the best quarterbacks in the history of the NFL, didn't have a strong arm. Tom Brady, the greatest quarterback in the history of the world, didn't have a strong arm. So it's about being able to throw on time, being accurate, and being able to have escapability inside the pocket. I think Shador has all of those three things. Overall, as far as talent goes, I think that I heard somebody say this and I agree. I think that Shedeur Sanders has the higher floor, but Cam has the higher ceiling, meaning that Cam has a higher chance of being a bust, but he also could be a superstar. And I think that everybody consistently can say, like, we think that, worst case scenario, Shedeur Sanders is Kirk Cousins, who's been in the league, what, like 13, 14 years, made a lot of money, won a bunch of games, hasn't really taken a team deep into a playoff or like to a Super Bowl, but is still a starting NFL quarterback. So I think that if Shedeur can have that type of career, that's going to be a success for him. And I just hope that that they surround both of these guys with the not only the offensive mind, because I think that when you go to a lot of these teams, you want an offensive minded head coach that helps a young quarterback. So I believe that if they go to certain situations that are going to wrap their arms around them about around both their talents and develop them, then I think they both could be have successful careers.
I just want to say this point, Ethan, before you go. Just I think something about Shadeur's potential career trajectory would go something along the lines, and not saying like success wise or like numbers wise, but from a media perspective, perception wise. I think something along the lines of a Lonzo, where like remember like Lonzo's first 3 years or so, like Lonzo was like we know what Lonzo is as a player now. But he was doing what he's doing now then, and but they were like, oh, well, he's not putting up 25 and 12. He's supposed to be Magic Johnson, right? But Lonzo, as we know, is a like bar the knee thing. Like if the knee thing didn't happen, Lonzo would be a like that core guy who would be able to play 15, 16 years because 3 and D handles the rock, passes the rock. You know what I mean? Does what he needs to do at a high level. And I think Shedeur can do that. To a great point, like you said, higher ceiling or higher floor. Cam has a higher ceiling. I think Shedeur, if he goes and throws for, let's say he has, because I feel like if he has like a Caleb Williams like rookie season, let's say he throws for a little bit less yards, maybe a couple more interceptions, people can be like, see, he can't do it. Like, you know what I mean? But it won't be a bad rookie season. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think just because of like the quote unquote, again, why they say he's dropping his arrogance, which I think is just confidence. Look at his daddy. Like his dad was, call him
And
what you
that's
want
that's the
to.
stupidest thing.
You
That's
know
the
what I
stupid,
mean?
and I
So,
think a lot of that. I think a lot of that stuff is media driven. Also,
oh, of
like if
course.
you're an
Absolutely.
NFL GM or coach, I want my quarterback to be supremely confident. I want him to walk in
Yeah.
the room and say, "I'm better than all the rest of you niggas." That's what I
Yeah.
want him to have. You don't want a guy that's like, "Oh, maybe I'm good. I don't know." No, hell
Yeah.
no. I want you to have the confidence to know that, hey, I'm the guy, and I'm the one
Yeah.
that's gonna get it done.
And the thing is with that is we don't talk about it. It's not the cute thing to talk about, but there are weirdos out there who would draft a player and then hope they fail. Like, see, told you. Like, there's weirdos out there who do stuff like that. You would like to think they're not in these organizations, but they are. You know what I mean? So, but again, to the point I was just trying to make, I think he will have a solid rookie campaign career. I just think we can't let that be how we see it be affected by what the media says. Oh, well, we thought he was gonna be the next. Like, let's let him go play and be him. Okay, like I get who his dad was, how he's played, how he carries himself, but. That's all I wanted to say with that. But I think Cam, like you said, has a potential to come out sling for 4,500 yards consistently on a year-to-year basis because he has that arm talent, right? And like again to your point, he could come out and have 30 picks in the season like Jameis did. Like I could see him doing that as well. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So we'll see how it goes. But Ethan, how you feel about the top two quarterbacks? Anything you want to add, to that conversation regarding Cam and Shador?
Um, I mean, he said a lot of it. I don't. I mean, besides those two teams, there's not a lot of quarterbacks unless you have them skip a year, and what they say, have the bridge person or whatever it is,
Yeah.
and then they play the following year. But I mean, I don't really see what's the draft order like the first five,
It
The
goes
seven,
first
eight.
five
Tennessee,
is
Cleveland. Oh, so Tennessee, Cleveland,
Cleveland
the
Giants.
Giants, Patriots,
Right.
and number five would be the Jaguars.
Giants, Pitt.
Yeah.
But
So
Cleveland
Jags,
doesn't
New
have
York
a
Jets.
quarterback. But you don't think that they would go with a rookie quarterback with Garrett signing that disgusting large contract he just did. Like, assuming that they're trying to win here. So, and we don't know what they're gonna do with Deshaun Watson and all that stuff like that. So, I mean,
Deshaun Watson's
Anything,
not going to play
yeah.
another
I
game.
mean,
You
yeah,
heard the
yeah.
GM come out and said that was a mistake. So I don't see in a world where Deshaun Watson plays another down in Cleveland. There, my thing is that damn, I lost my train of thought. What I was going to say. Uh,
I
About
think the whole thing
Cleveland and
switched with
Deshaun, or go ahead.
Shador because Russell Wilson went to,
oh
and
yeah,
that's
yeah,
not
yeah.
saying that he can't be
They're
good,
Oh,
gonna.
but
I don't think that they're gonna draft a rookie quarterback. I still think that Kirk Cousins is out there, right? Um, Apparently, I'm hearing stuff about maybe San Francisco don't sign Purdy. So there's some options out there, right? And so I don't know that they go the rookie quarterback, especially that high. They may draft a guy down in the second round, Dort or what's the kid from Alabama? Uh, the quarterback
Milrow?
from Alabama,
My
Melrose.
goodness,
They
Milrow. Yeah,
might
Jalen Milrow.
they might draft him on the second round, but not
Hmm.
with the second pick.
Right. 100%. Uh, again, so going with the top two of the names that are being thrown around the most as far as he goes, obviously Travis Hunter is going to be somewhere in the top five. Mel has him going two to Cleveland. CBS had him going three to the Giants. Um, I'm not gonna ask where do you guys think he'll go because I mean again he can go anywhere top five. I don't think he'll be outside the top five. But I will
There's no
ask
way.
depend.
There's no way he gets out of the top
Oh
three.
yeah, yeah, no,
There's
no,
no
he's
way.
the best. Like they say, I think is not think I know this is consensus. He is the best athlete in the draft, like hands down. Okay, so Unc, I got Mel Kiper's mock draft up here. So I did say the CBS's top 10. I'll just give you Mel Kiper's top 10. And then we can move on to just some other news that we missed while we've been gone on our 2 hour or 2 month darkness hiatus retreat. Mel has Cam Ward going number one to Tennessee. Travis Hunter going number two to Cleveland. Abdul Carter
Abdul
out of Penn
Carter.
State, out of to the Giants. Oh, my screen just went blank. Oh, there we go. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Will Campbell, the OT, out of LSU, going number four to the Patriots, which would be a great help to their young quarterback.
Yeah,
Um,
they need that.
he has Mason Graham out of Michigan at D lineman. Excuse me, going to the Jaguars, which you guys, I think we all feel the same way about the Jaguars as an organization. So, whatever.
They have no idea what
Uh,
they're doing.
bro, this is so bad. Mel Kiper has Ashton Genty going six to the Raiders. Interesting. I haven't seen a mock draft with him going that
That's
high, to be honest
super
with you.
high. And
But it's Mel
number
Kiper.
6.
It's Mel Kiper.
What he played
That's
like
high.
4 years? Is he?
Uh,
Is he play? Didn't he play 4 years in college?
No, no, no. I think he played three. I don't think he
no,
played four.
That's a lot.
that's high. They do need to. I don't. Who is their running back?
I thought we would
Because
be
what's his
away
face
from
left?
that. I thought we
Jacobs
would.
left
Well, yeah, he been gone. I think he's two. Was his first? Was
one
this
year.
Josh
It was
Jacobs'
just
first
one
year
year
in
last
Green
year.
Bay? Okay, yeah, they
Yeah,
had Amir Abdullah, their main running back. But I think because of who we got, Bijan. I think because of what Bijan did, like there's going to be an uptick in like because remember for a
Yeah, but
while
that's
running
super
backs
high
weren't
though
going that high.
because
No,
yeah,
yeah,
but
no,
that's
I'm
super
not
high
saying they're going
because
to take him. I'm not saying they're going to take him.
a really good we can get a really good one in the second round, third round.
Oh, 100%, 100%. That's what
So
I'm saying. Like this is
I mean,
absurd to get him at
they're
six.
saying he's generational, but I hate throwing around that generational because that's the same thing they
Yeah,
said about what's the dude in the Jaguars? He's generational. Like,
Travis
come on, man.
Etienne. Yeah, he.
Trevor Lawrence.
The Trevor Lawrence.
What are
Oh,
you
So
we
I
talking
talking
about?
don't
about
like
running
Travis
that
backs?
Etienne?
word.
What?
Yeah, I don't
No, I
like
thought we were
that
talking about running
word.
backs.
Yeah, I don't like that word generational because nobody knows, right? Until they line
Yeah,
up,
He got that. He got
nobody
that
knows.
generational wealth.
this is the best
I'm hurt by
prospect
anything else
since
than that.
Peyton Manning. Okay. They have the Jets at seven, getting an offensive tackle out of Missouri. They have the Panthers getting Jalen Walker out of Georgia, the linebacker, made some plays in the playoff game. The tech actually all three Texas games he was making plays. They
Yeah,
have the
he was.
Saints. Oh
He
wow,
was
Mel
wrecking
Kiper has
havoc.
the Saints drafting Shedeur at nine.
Okay,
So that's what
I
Mel
can see
has
that.
him.
I can see
And
that.
hey, I hope not. I
But
don't
you
want
you
him
I
in
can
my
against
see
him,
that.
so
division.
nobody
We
cares.
know
I
one
don't
guy
know.
that
I
hopes
don't
that too.
know. I don't.
Was
I
the
don't.
Rattler. Constantly
I
the
don't know why
Rattler.
I don't know why the Raiders would pass on him. I
Nah.
know they just
Oh, you
signed
just heard what this man
Gino.
said?
No, I
Talking
didn't.
about the Rattler.
Yeah, the Rattlers out of there. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what the Raiders are thinking without, passing on Shedeur because you have Gino. You just signed Gino, but Gino only signed a 2-year deal. Why wouldn't you get Shedeur and just sit him that
Yeah.
first year? You have a first year starter, even maybe a second year starter,
And
and
you have
then
Pete Carroll coming in there. So,
yeah,
and you
and
have Tom
and
Brady
then
in the Tom
and
Brady's
then
there.
and then you would have Tom Brady tutelage for 2 years before he kind of takes over. I don't know, but that's weird to me. But I definitely see the Saints. Saints
Weirdo.
definitely need a quarterback. So we'll see.